What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm officially back. I was gone for a little bit. I'll explain why. I wasn't quitting YouTube or anything, but I had a pretty major spinal surgery. I had a tumor inside my spinal column, so they had to remove that, and I just had to be laying down flat for quite a while, and it took me out of commission for a little bit. So I'm officially back now, though, so that's good. Expect a lot of content. Today I'm going to be going over the team that I'm running, which I think is the best team in the game that you can run. And I'm going to be going over what playbooks I'm running and what are some good things out of those. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Alright, looking at the team here, this is the offense that I'm running. I have just a couple things I want to go over each time for each part of the offense and part of the defense that I'm going to be looking at. So, look at the bottom left corner right above the face cam. You can see we have 27 Seahawks, 20 Raiders, and 5 Seahawks. So I'm running a 20 Seahawks, technically 25 Seahawks, 20 Raiders, and then I have 5 Crystal players. That's going to give an extra +1 speed and a bunch of other stuff to all of my Seahawks players. So I'm running, let's take a look at T. Higgins, for example. Let's compare. T. Higgins here is going to be getting +2 speed, so he's 88 speed. And then I think he gets catching and short route running that are upgraded as well with those crystal things. I can just take a look, but I'm just going to do it off the memory. Laquan Treadwell. This card's insane. Let's go ahead and look at him. I mean, we can see it from here. 87 speed, 92 short route running, 87 medium route running, and 87 deep route running. Insane. I picked him up for about 500,000 coins. He's really good on theme teams. If you can get him with +2 speed, highly recommend it. He's going to be someone that he's just a better Puka Nakua. I sold Puka actually to get him. Very good. Dante Thornton, he's a dog. Still plays for me. Has no route running ability whatsoever, but it's 87 speed. My quarterback, Jalen Hurts. I swore off of this guy at the beginning of the year, but he is really good. 87 speed, 86 throw power, 87 short accuracy, 82 medium accuracy, and 85 deep accuracy. Doesn't have great throw under pressure, but it's good enough. I haven't got too many under pressures since upgrading him. Ability-wise, I'm running dots and then conductor and indoor baller, and that makes him insane. He won't miss a ball with dots, and conductor is honestly the only AP worth it at this point in the year. So that's what I run on him. Saquon Barkley, I had an extra 2 AP that I wanted to run, so I just put jukebox and indoor baller on him so he can get jukebox quicker in games. And then I'm running tough nuts on all of these guys right here. These 3 right here are getting boosts from being Seahawks and Raiders. And then I got Brock Bowers with Seahawks Chem, getting him to 85 speed to round out the offense. Very good offensively. Love to see what we're building here. And then you see these backups. They're all low overalls. When you're building a theme team, these positions don't matter whatsoever. They never see the field. Noah Fant, he might see the field for one formation, but it is a very good formation. And Justin Shorter would come into, and so would Greg Olsen. So it ends up working out. Defense. So, defensively, there's going to be a few main positions we want to look at. There's going to be a few that we ignore. We're just going to completely ignore the linebacker core. They're all there just to get me chems on this defense, just to so I have more players. Cornerbacks, this is really important. These crystal players are very good. So I have an 88 speed cornerback with Pat Surtain with 89 man, 89 zone, 87 press. When I tell you this dude is insane, I've been running a lot more man coverage recently since I've gotten fast corners. Dude, he is legit. Same with this Charles Woodson. I've gotten so many interceptions with him. He is legit. This Devin Witherspoon, even now, he is still really good. 87 speed on him. So I have 87 speed at all of my corners. Even this Aqib Talib, 87 speed. He's also only an 83 overall. So whenever Season 2 comes out, we're going to see him get even better. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. These corners, all 4 of these guys actually play. And I have Darrelle Revis hidden in my slot corner position. So I have really good corners. I need to find a different one for Darrelle Revis because he's slow. But now looking at the safeties, Nick Cross, one of the best users in the game. Julian Love's there just for the Seahawks chem. He doesn't really see the field ever. This is Xavier McKinney, 86 speed. Nick Imanwari, 86 speed. These two are practically the same, except Nick Imanwari is more athletic. So, um, defensive line, the three that play mainly because I'm running a dime defense are going to be Dwight Freeney, Warren Sapp, and Micah Parsons. These three, they'll get after it. Dwight Freeney, 85 speed, insane. I love it. He's 85 speed with 87 finesse moves and 81 block shed. He's good. He gets after it. He gets after it. Warren Sapp, he's just good. He's one of the best defensive tackles in the game, if not the best defensive tackle in the game. And then we got Micah Parsons. He has 71 block shed, which isn't great. I don't really notice anything, though. I don't really know if he gets after the quarterback, but he's more so here for the Crystal Chems than anything. Special teams. Cam Little pulled him out of an 80K coin pack. So I'm using him. He's good. 89 kick power at this stage in the game. Best kicker in the game. Michael Dixon, there for the Chem. Andrew DePaula. He gets the Raiders Chem. Specialists. Running backs, that's obvious. See, we're hiding this Kobe Turner away. 85 overall. Still one of the best D tackles in the game. So if I'm running like a nickel or a 6-1 set, he'll come in and he'll play. I run Devin Witherspoon in the slot. And then we got Dwight Freeney and Warren Sapp and Micah Parsons that are mainly going to be coming out the quarterback. These are my two users. Playbooks. And I'm going to hop into practice mode and show some of the best formations in these. But we're looking at Saints offense, one of the best in the game. I don't really like running bunch that often anymore. So running a doubles formation is really good. And then Jaguars, really good defense. They have two of the best playbooks in the entire game. It's crazy. Falcons fan, obviously. That's what we're running. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these playbooks that we are running. All right, here in practice mode, I'm just going to go over some of the formations and what they look like that I'm going to be running. The main offensive formations I'm going to be running is double flex Y off close. They have some really good plays here. So double flex Y off close. Let's go ahead and take a look into this. And I'm just going to run a random dime 3-2 defense here. So, as you can see, doubles flex off close. You have two wide over on the left side of the screen, and then you have two to the tight that are tightly aligned. Sorry, I don't know how to talk. This play, just called a random play. It's a really good play, actually. So I'll just run a play real quick, show you what I run. Set it up real quick. So, you get some good corner routes on this right side of the field over here. It's a really good formation. This is what I start out in all the time. So, I always come out and double flex Y off close. I think it's this one. Yeah, double flex Y off close. And then I'll audible to Y off trips nasty. And this is just a trips. This is straight from college football. You can audible to like a dagger whip play, RPO read Y flat. One of the best RPOs in the game. Inside zone or PA double post. These are the main plays that I'm running out of this. Or you can audible to Y off trio close. You get a good run play. You get some good pass plays here. Let's take a look at what this looks like. This is kind of like a bunch. It's just aligned a little bit wider. This is one of the best just playbooks in the game. You have so many good plays. Just so many good formations. It's amazing. You also have gun tight Y off. Another really meta formation. That's also a little bit of a bunch setup. Kind of looks like cluster. If you ever see people running gun cluster, it kind of looks like that. We also have gun tray gun tray open, not H open. This is also one of the best plays in the game, or not best plays in the game. One of the best formations in the game. It's really good in the red zone. Like I'll call this, what's it called? H motion flood H sneak in the red zone a lot. And then trip side and flex. This has one of the best plays in the game that everyone's been running recently. I'm going to show it. I've been running this a lot. This is called motion Y post. So all you do, instead of having the motion come through, this is like one of my most used setups, is I'll smart route T Higgins right here, and then put Laquan Treadwell on a slant, and all you do is you're reading wherever their user is. If their user takes the slant, then you should have the post. They switch stick over there. You can, most of the time, just throw it down to the return route, which is also a very good way for the return route. Look how much better. I'm going to show what a normal return route runs like. compared to what this one looks like. So this is a normal return route. Not crazy. Got kind of bagged though. You can see it got kind of bagged. This one here though, that just comes in this play, runs so much better, and you can audible it down. Awesome. You can smart write it down. Yeah, so you can have it even run shorter, which it gets even more open. Just see how much faster that runs, how much more open it gets. Yeah, that was a different defense, obviously, but still got way more open, ran way quicker, and so that's like one of the best things with that. I think there's also a couple more formations I can show you guys that I have. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff out of empty, like QB zone left. This is kind of just a fun play. You're in it empty. You can get like some screens out of this, but I mean, look at this run right here. It's a pretty good run play. I mean, it's like a blast. That's pretty good. But there's a couple play formations I need to show you that I can't audible to right now. So let's go ahead and choose a new play. So some of my best red zone plays that I like to do are in U-off stack and gun heavy Saint. Obviously, I mean gun heavy Saint just kind of speaks for itself. Let's move this ball up a little bit. If you go at like the 5-yard line, I have just like a money play down here that I run it sometimes. It doesn't work all the time, but it works most of the time. So we came out in it was motion switch flood, or PA motion switch flood, something like that. And so I'll run it like this. I'll drag my receiver, my slot receiver, and then we motion out Greg Olsen here, and he's just like didn't really get open there, but most of the time he's open. If you highball that, that's probably a touchdown. Let's run that one more time and see if we can get it more open. I didn't adjust the blocking here, so it might not work as well. But you can have this drag coming across the field. Really good formation. Alright, let's go ahead and... That's... Actually, no. I have one more thing I can show you guys on offense. I thought that was it. One thing you can do out of this formation that I love to do, you can audible out of this, and you can into another formation. If you put tight ends at receiver, you can audible down. Let's say they're in dime at like the red zone. All you have to do is just audible to gun heavy Saint, and you can run QB blast out of this, and you have essentially just like a major jumbo play. This run plays like guaranteed yard at least every single time. I've done this a lot, like at the 1-yard line. Very effective, especially if you've thrown that pass play before. No, they might not really notice. I mean, if someone's good, they'll notice that you have tight ends there. But you adjusting down, and once the game gets like more like cars that are coming out, and you have better tight ends that you can audible to with this, it's gonna be better. I mean, see, that was just a touchdown every time. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the defense. All right, so looking at one of the best defenses in the game, defensive formations and playbooks in the game is Jaguars. They also have one of the best offenses in the game, so of course they get the best defense in the game as well. They have great formations like 6-1. I typically don't run this. I don't have great fast user linebackers yet, so I really have kind of strayed away from this formation, or I'm going to stray away from this. I haven't really ran Jaguars that much, but I've had it run against me. They have single mug. It's come out as one of the best formations to run this year. We also got double mug. These two right here are the main nickel formations I'm going to run with this playbook. I love single mug a lot, actually. And then dime 3-2. This is probably one of the best formations in the game. So, dime 3-2 is years past has been dollar, because it's like always like $3-2, and that's why you get like the DB Blitz or DB Fire 2, whatever it's called. I think it's actually in this playbook. Let's see if I can find it. No, they don't have it this year, but yeah, sorry, DB Fire 2. This is like one of the best defenses in years past, but the defense that I run typically is cover 3 buzz match. I've had this run against me a lot. This is kind of a meta play. As you can see, we have 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and we have a... Actually, I need to do one more thing to make this setup right. I'm going to show you the settings that I run on defense. So defensive settings that are good, you're going to turn auto flip off. You're going to want 5... you either want for your zone drop depth. I always keep these on default. You can't put your hooks on 5. It depends if you're getting checked down a lot, because this can help with tackling, zig, and taking away like zig routes and that type of stuff. The main two things you want to do is safety depth on close and safety width on pinch. This is going to bring them down like they are blitzing out of like double safety blitz. I forgot what it's called, but it brings them down so they're closer. And all you're going to do, you're going to come into cover 3 buzz match, one of the just most meta defenses this year. All you're going to do, this is a very easy setup. All you're going to do is you're going to hit left on the D-pad, slant them to the right. You're going to move the blitzer, this guy right here, Aluakon, 1 or 2 steps. So 1, 2. And then you are going to, you can pass commit. I think I chose a pass play. So on my obvious passing downs, we're just going to snap this here. Let's see this. I ran the ball, but you guys saw Aluakon screamed there. So let's choose a new play so we can see how it goes against the pass. But he was completely ignored and would have came in very fast. So we're going to call the same thing. Same with cover 3 buzz match. And then we're going to call speed dig here. So all you're going to do, left on the D-pad, slant right. So left on the D-pad, right on the right stick. You're going to move Aluakon 1 to 2 steps in. And then, So now you can see he's looping around this D-tackle. All you're going to do, we're going to say hut. That didn't work like it was supposed to. But, yeah, it usually screams. Especially in empty. Let me do empty protection here. Empty protection is one of the best protections in the game this year. So this is actually really good against empty protection. That's why that didn't scream correctly. So left on the D-pad, slant to the right. Let me try slanting up because it is against bunch. We're just going to do some little lab. We're going to do some labbing here. Took 2 steps to the right. Let's see if this works. Nope, they blocked pretty well actually. We screamed there with just some pressure. We're gonna keep slanting to the right. We're just gonna work on this until it works. I actually need to work on this as well. I want to run this. So, empty protection here. I think this is good against empty protection. Completely ignored. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It took me a second to show it, but yeah, one of the best defenses of the game. You can run it anytime. Very good. Thank you guys so much for watching my first video back of Road to Becoming a Madden Pro. If you do want more in-depth breakdowns of those playbooks, comment Saints offense, Jaguars defense, whatever gets more comments first, I am going to do. So if you just want to do that, go ahead and do that. It helps out the channel a lot. If you also want to help out the channel, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm going to be dropping content every day, whether it's on Twitch, it's xldong, so xldong_max.yt on Twitch. Look out, probably like 6 a.m. to 11-ish, 6 to 11, 6 to 12. Depends if I'm really set on like making a video or streaming. So I'll come out with like an official schedule. I'm doing this for 6 weeks, so it's gonna be great. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.